Last time on RPG, you guys finally made it to sort of to the eastern island where both Tsuki and the sort of like uncontrollable elemental forces of the world call their home. And you guys were immediately greeted to a lot of hospitality by Tsuki's surprisingly like genial and like and hospitable people. Although there was some difficulties along the way where you guys had to sort of sort out an issue with some elementals that were drifting a little bit too close to the village before you guys could take place in just sort of like a fantastical Oni banquet. And that would have been necessarily where we left off if it weren't for the fact that in the following morning, as like Tsuki awoke, he noticed that the up until now very sort of like not noticeable little sprout on his hand has sort of grown into an actual twig. And that actually is kind of where we left off.
That is exactly where we left off. You left it on a cliffhanger.
Tsuki's looking a little sticky over there.
On next episode of Alan Wake.
What's brown and sticky? A Tsukigawa.
No.
Uh-oh, Tsuki!
Alright, oh shit, the fucking... Gotta get some fucking music.
At least I got alcohol.
How are we gonna...
What's blue and...
How are we gonna do this? How are we gonna do this session? How are we gonna set the mood without relaxing with Japanese bamboo flute, guzang, erhu, musical instrument collection?
You are growing roots by
So
no
true.
ASMR tingles. Why is the One Piece official teaser trailer?
Oh,
Take
at
it
the
out!
at the fucking
Get
buzzer.
that in there.
Get the fuck out of here!
I just wasn't quick
I don't
enough.
want this VOD to get copyright stricken by fucking Netflix.
Nah, it's parody.
By all means, they can take that shit off the air.
It's parody.
This is the wrong campaign for it, though. Should have been in the pirate RPG.
Nah, but it's
Yeah.
Japanese though.
I said this.
You know,
to, I said
real
this-
real coincidence. They announce the real coincidence. This comes out after the pirate RPG. Almost like
yeah.
Netflix has been taking notes.
Would have been stealing from me, not gonna lie.
I would have been stealing from pirate RPG. You just can't compete with Pete. I'm sorry.
Been stealing from me.
RPG. Everyone's got their fucking hands in the RPG cookie jar. It's all right. I mean, we're innovators. That's just what we have to deal with.
I prefer creative.
Where's the Studio Mappa adaptation of like this one? Where
We're in
you have,
talks.
like,
We're in early.
bloody
early-
violet Tsukigawa fighting.
We're in
animated
early
by
talks.
Mappa.
We're in early talks, trying to get some of the distribution rights nailed down. Anyway,
So wasn't it like literally it was about to be explained, and then you said next time on RPG, like in the middle of a sentence, basically?
Yes.
Yeah, you're about like I think Tsuki's grandpa was literally about to say something because didn't he ask about the? He was gonna tell us where to go. Something like that.
that's
It's up to you,
not
Jake.
how I recall it.
All right, I thought I asked someone about it, or was I going to ask someone about it?
I think you probably. I mean, you almost certainly were going to ask someone about it, but I'm pretty sure I left it off on like you kind of like lightly poking yourself in the eye, like with a twig as you were waking
Okay,
up.
Sorry,
I believe there was mention of, you should probably get that checked out, but it wasn't like a character thing. It was
Oh,
Yeah.
it was a narration.
Yes.
All right.
It was me. It was me segueing into the next time on RPG because I didn't do it naturally.
Sukigawa's Clinic Conundrum.
Oh,
All right, but anyway, all right. So,
Oh, I'm mixing
Sukigawa,
it up
you-
with us talking about it after it was over. That's my bad.
so you sort of like you look down and you sort of see from the palm of your hand, it's just this kind of like, this sort of just like, this kind of like bent twig, just kind of very solidly sticking out of your hand with sort of the same kind of like bluish purple leaves that you recall seeing from your time in the Fey Woods.
Okay. Well, that's definitely something we're going to have to look into before we leave.
Can everyone who's not Sukigawa flip one card for me?
What the
Go on.
fuck? Why am I not flipping? What's happening here?
Because you got a tree in you.
Marty, flip a card.
He's being robbed right now.
Wait.
Common occurrence in West Virginia.
I'll flip it for him.
They didn't rob his face cards, apparently.
What about Maddie?
Oh, Maddie's got a flip.
Oh, you know what, Maddie should be a part of this flip.
Oh, fuck yeah, bro. That ace is for Maddie.
Oh, someone already flipped it.
Yeah.
It was an ace.
Well,
Oh,
There it
well,
goes.
Maddie got all right. Actually, I'll totally take Maddie. Give it an A. I wanted to give someone else a chance to be introduced into the scene, but I guess it's Maddie, who just kind of like knocks on the door and then just sort of like, as he does that thing where like as he's knocking, he opens the door. Kind of a dickhead move on his part, but it lets him be the first to see sort of the situation. He's just like, hey, you've got something on your hand.
I've noticed.
I mean, like, yeah, but like more than normal.
I've noticed, Maddie. I'm going to ask Grandpa about it before we leave.
Maddie just walking in your room like you
I
look
can
like
light it on fire if you want.
Is Ben even here? What?
I don't know. I'm
You know
assuming
what?
I'm here since you made me flip.
You know what? He is now. Zella just sit last session out. Bit can totally be here.
Bit
I
was
walked
on
in
your
with
back.
Maddie.
Don't do that.
It's like,
Yeah, where have you guys been?
where have you
Sleeping?
been?
Oh, hanging out.
We went to the.
I mean, I barely missed you. I feel like I barely saw you at the banquet, which I mean that's not because of like your height or anything. I just didn't see you much. Maddie kind of shuts up for a second. He's just kind of like, I shouldn't have said that part. And I'll say at this point, everyone kind of like hears that there is like talking outside of Tsukigawa's room and kind of joins sort of the crowd, I guess, that is now forming outside of it.
Hey, what are you guys doing in there? Man, I hate this sound.
Yeah.
Steals the fucking tissues. I hate this place.
No, I just I'm
I
like
li-
outside. I'm like outside, like on the street.
Yeah. I like to imagine that Marty is like downstairs because the rest of you guys were in like upstairs bedrooms.
Even Nathan gets to sleep indoors. Can Marty say the same?
It's fucking everyone dies of carbon monoxide poisoning in the middle of the night.
One way to TPK.
Well, not the whole party.
Everybody roll broad biology. I'm kidding.
Serious.
A con check to not suffocate in your
A
sleep.
con check for everyone. For everyone, roll Constitution to not
No,
die.
just do a Hail Mary. I just passed gas.
I say that to a house full of dead people.
Killed him through a fart. It was a total fluke.
Yeah, it has been really fortunate that most of your like sleeping has been outside. Like you guys have been primarily camping, and I didn't realize until now just how fortunate that was.
Well, I mean, maybe I turn off to go to bed.
Nathan, I'm gonna have Nathan like kind of poke just his head in the doorway because he still kind of lumbers through this house, not trying to fuck it up. Oh, Tsuki, mate, I see you. See you're finally blooming, yeah?
I can't. I have to audio this because I was doing face acting. Tsuki just looks just unimpressed at everyone just crowding like right outside his door.
Like, giving you guys a look in there?
He looks a little bit pissed off. Oh, I'm sorry. That's his everyday face.
Suki's RBF.
If we're all done stating the obvious, can I please leave my room? You're all in the way.
I like to imagine Babe was just like holding up the lighter pre-lit, and he just puts it away now.
Yeah.
Terrible idea in the land of Japan. And Nathan just skulks backwards from the doorway.
Swing tight.
His allergies.
Oh, dude, you're too early. Thank you, though.
Yeah.
We're
Alright.
going to get this sorted before we leave town. Tsuki just, hopefully if there's enough room, Tsuki's just gonna walk past everyone very stone-faced.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't sound like they were blocking your path. They were just kind of gawking.
My idea was everyone was like outside the door, so basically they were just blocking the doorway. That's
In
how
that case, do you...
I am blocking the exit, though. I actually am parked at the bottom of the stairs.
Do you want to give me a...
He's not shoving everyone out of the way. He just wants out.
Brawn
Just
Athletics versus the entire crew.
He's kind of just why?
So it can all roll against you like dicks.
DM's call him.
Wait, why
Tsuki
does-
just wants
you
out of his room. He wasn't gonna
have
shove
a
anyone.
guard
He
out?
was just hoping that there was like enough room to leave.
I know Nathan cleared the doorway probably.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I think unless anyone has an objection to that, I could say Tsuki could leave his room. I didn't intend for there to be an obstacle for that.
Did I flip for something, dude?
No.
Freaking out.
Everyone had to flip
Oh.
one card for something.
Oh yeah, everyone. I had everyone flip one card to determine who was the first person to like knock on Tsukigawa's door and open it, and then it ended up being Maddie who won the flip.
And having an
Must be
ace.
nice. Yeah.
Yeah. Tsuki just closes the door behind him. What are you doing?
Dude, shut up, dude. You're
Fuck
such a
off.
It's like we're actually role playing still.
Tsuki is just going to leave, close the door behind him, which everyone else can see a sign that says like, no one, no entry. Like he's got one of those like signs that you give to like kids of like, no one allowed, you know what I mean?
No girls beyond this door.
Although it'd be extra funny if it was written in like the native language of this continent and they just have no idea what it means anyway.
Well, it's written in the native language, but it's still a white sheet of paper with big red letters on it. So
Yeah.
you kind of
You
assume.
kind of infer what it is, but it'd be funny if they just can't read it.
It's like an ancient scroll, and it says like "Keep out gamer at work."
Yeah, no. To add to that, it should look like very serious, but that's what it actually reads as.
Yeah, that's exactly no. It
It's
looks like an ancient like fancy scroll, but that's just what it says. It's just like the most itchy shit.
What's that like meme of like Garfield from the cartoon series where there's like a sign with his face and one of those like
He goes, "Oh, I wonder what that means."
Yes, that's exactly what I'm fucking thinking about.
Yeah, one of the little signs on the door, just no cars allowed. Yeah.
No parking.
No parking.
But yeah, Tsuki's just gonna go downstairs. There's
All
no
right.
more issues. Fuck, now I have like the image of like one of the posters in his room alongside all like the edgy like warrior posters is one that says like "Eat, Sleep, Fortnite, Repeat" or something. In, like, ancient language.
I love that. That's absolutely canon.
Eat, sleep, slaughter, repeat. I like that.
Jesus Christ.
All right.
Sorry.
So you guys kind of make it downstairs, and Tsuki, your mom kind of like immediately greets you and just is like, "Ah, I see someone's finally awake."
Oh, finally awake.
What a sleepyhead.
Yes, Mom. Slept fairly well. Did she notice the thing growing out of his hand, or? Tsuki's not like trying to hide it, but he's not trying to bring like immediate attention to it to like anyone. He was just gonna ask his grandpa about it.
Well, I can let her roll for it, I suppose.
We gotta get the NPCs to start rolling more. It's more fun.
I do think I definitely underutilized the bros deck.
It's mostly just the Maddie deck most of the time, but that's okay. Maddie's cool.
For one success, she doesn't immediately realize what's wrong, but she notices you're kind of like, oh, excuse me.
Fuck, now I got a cough too. Everyone get the phlegm out of your throat.
Dude, I'm gonna get some more phlegm. I'm about to take some snuff hits. Just
You're nothing but phlegm, Brown. Damn it.
All right. So she doesn't immediately see what's wrong, but she does notice that you're kind of like favoring one hand a little bit, and you're sort of like one hand is just kind of like positioned a little awkwardly. She's like, Did you hurt yourself at the feast? What's going on?
No, I was just going to ask grandfather about this, and he holds up his hand.
She kind of like she just immediately the second you do so, she immediately like runs over and kind of takes your hand and just like, what? How did this happen?
We met the tree mother in the Fey Forest, and there was this thing. It was part of our journey to find out where father had went. And I made a deal with a small shrub, who is a possible relative of my friend, of my half brother of Nathan over there. And I didn't think much of it, but now it's growing even further, and this will hamper my proficiency in battle if I don't.
He said it, not me.
If I don't get this sorted out. I was hoping Grandpa would have sort of an answer.
the only answer's through.
It doesn't hurt, I should stress. It's just sort of in the way.
Well, we don't have a ton of, well, I don't know much about the Fae. We really kind of cut contact with them a long time ago, but I do know that
we were cut from a similar cloth, but I'm not sure how this will affect me. Our
our kind allied with the our kind, as you might have known if you had paid more attention in the non-combat portions of your schooling.
Tsuki's
Made
just
Ella
very, just sort of like unflinching, like just sort of straight face to that comment.
We, back in ancient times, we made many a pact with the Fae in order to defend ourselves against the elementals, but we've long since cut them out of these lands. It's strange, actually, to see one of their enchantments in person. I had only read about them before. You should talk to your grandfather about it.
Yeah.
He has been alive for much longer than any of us. He probably would know more.
Where is Grandpa, by the way? Is he around, or has he left early to go deal with something?
Well,
Well,
fortunately, you won't have any trouble there. He's actually outside waiting for you.
Oh, that's interesting.
I suppose since he can't stop you from going to the wilds, I guess the least he wanted to do was see you off.
I wasn't going to leave without saying my goodbyes. That's just rude.
Oh, but
And-
you know how he is.
Oh, I know. Another bear hug to possibly bruise my ribs is in the cards right now. Tsuki is gonna hug his mom too, and also say and I must reiterate, Mother, I will return. I won't allow this journey to be my last. And I will be home soon.
This is 100% flavor, but I never get to use this flip in the book. Can you give me brawn empathy?
Oh, and I actually
go.
have empathy.
That is a book outlined empathy flip that I never get to use.
Guardian
Mom hug.
Tsuki.
Oh my god.
I
Crit
can't.
on
I
hugging
can't
us.
believe I can't believe I got your crit with that.
God damn, whatever. You know what? Just throw it. Make it just
Worth
really
it.
good then, Dingle. You got it. You can't waste it. Just make it. Go ahead.
It's
Probably the softest hug Tsuki has ever given anyone. That's definitely part of it.
it is in extremely rare form a very sort of like gentle and tender embrace from Tsuki. Very, very fitting of like a son, you know, hugging their mom before they go to do something dangerous.
Even the tree coming out of his hand brushes up against her.
Don't ruin it.
The leaves of the tree, like the leaves of like the small sprout, like bristle slightly, like almost as if they approve of this action.
What the hell?
It's from the vine.
And so after that, you guys just kind of like finish up and head outside where, I mean, where, you know, just like your mom said, your grandfather is standing there, just sort of like still spear in hand, just like waiting for you guys.
Grandpa.
Ah, the warriors awaken.
Yes.
He kind of like takes a knee to get as close to eye level as he can with Benson and just be like, "How about you, friend? Any ill effects after your legendary run last night?"
Ill effects? Whatever could you mean? I feel fine.
Benson is always right as rain, a sort of side effect of being not really alive.
Oh, is that
No
what it's
hangover,
like?
no hangover at all then?
I pull off my skull and spin it on my finger like a basketball. Nah, I'm all good.
Fucking styling on him right now.
He kind of like
Benson will never be balling. Oh, fuck.
Benny ballin'.
he stands back up and kind of like throws his head back in a laugh, just like, good to hear. There's some guardsmen who will owe me after hearing that when they hear that. But that's not the only reason I came. I figured you five would set out, or actually you six. I figured you six would set out as soon as you could, so I wanted to head you off at the pass and just
Actually,
let you know the kinds of things you should expect out there.
I'm guessing when you said U6, you meant you were including Maddie, but then you forgot Mimsy did. Actually, U7?
I don't know if he would
probably
know.
wouldn't know.
No.
I don't know if he would realize. Has Mimsy spoken to him? I don't know
No,
if
I
he would
don't
know
think-
at a glance that
no.
Mimsy exists.
I'm pretty sure I introduced Mimsy when we first met him.
Well, fuck it. Pretend I said 7. I'm not gonna retcon that line twice.
Sorry. that
6,
was
7. Doesn't matter.
When you're an 8 foot tall Giga Chad, numbers don't matter.
Exactly.
So true.
good.
You're like 12-foot fucking tree.
Come. I can explain more as we walk to the gate.
While we do that, Grandpa, can you tell me what this is? Or if there's any remedy for it? Tsuki holds out his hand and goes, "This is a result of us having to visit the Fae in the Enchanted Forest. And it's, at first it wasn't much to think about, but as it continues to grow, it's going to possibly hamper how well I do on the battlefield."
He sort of like he takes a look at it and he just goes,
I made a pact with a very kind young sapling shrub, but I don't know what to feel of this. If it'll take over my body, or I don't know, or if I need it in our confrontation with our father.
Well,
But I would hate to break the shrub's heart. If there's any way I could sort of, I don't know, get rid of it, but I'm conflicted.
he kind of like he takes a moment to examine it and after a while just like, Well, perhaps you might be taking a slight detour after all. I've seen sprouts like these before when I was young. You may not know this, but Fey forests used to sprout in these lands. A part of our pact with that tree many, many moons ago. I have to say, I'm surprised you made contact with it at all.
It was part of our quest to find our father. Turns out that wretched bard had further reaches than I had initially realized. He had made contact with the mother tree.
Well,
Oh, you just call it contact?
Yeah, if you know what he means.
There you go.
No, what does that
Please
mean?
don't. I don't want that sort of imagery in my head.
well, trees like that sprouted here once long ago, but it didn't take us. Well, we initially, when we finally broke our demonic ties we made what at the time we didn't realize were similar ones to that mother tree. But she was hardly a motherly figure to our kind. She gave us power. She helped us develop the powers that we use to defend against the elementals, but only so that she could lay her roots in our forests. So, when the elementals encroached on them, we no longer saw fit to defend them. That said, it takes a bit. It takes a bit more than. Well, I'm not sure what it takes to fully destroy those things. Towards the outskirts of the forest that surround our village, near the wilds, those trees are still standing, still burning. There may still be. I'm not sure what still survives there, but it likely has some answers as to what that sprout is.
Thank you. That will be helpful. Is there anything else that you wanted to tell us about on our journey before we leave?
Well, the main thing is, what you need to realize, you never entered the actual wilds as a young man. What you don't understand is that there is almost no order to the elements there. It is where they run wild and untethered. Expect scorching heat, blistering winds, great swells of water out of nowhere. It is a difficult to inhabit land. But thankfully, there are guards against it. And some of them, I think your friend may be quite suited towards. And he walks over to you, Marty, and he's like, "Here, take this ward imbued with elemental power. It may help stave off some of the effects."
Is it like a air freshener?
I back up towards him, dude. Oh yeah, just slap it on my bumper.
Oh.
It is.
Oh, okay.
It is he applies the sort of like elemental ward, which has the appearance of sick flame decals.
Oh
yeah,
Damn.
Oh.
He's going faster now.
That is actually how it works.
Yeah, dude.
And that'll give you. It'll give you a bonus to any. That'll give you like a +1 to any elemental magic you cast, and also it'll make elementals flip less cards when they're actually trying to attack you.
Ooh, very nice.
Sweet, dude. I thank him graciously. I give him a honk of appreciation.
Tsuki is also going to hug his grandfather.
Oh hell yeah! I get to make you spend even more cards.
I'm well for
All your successes will be given to hugs.
one success.
You're
trying to hug like an 8-foot tall, like, again, Giga Chad, and he's like this little dude.
You sort of do. You give him one of those kind of like that sort of side hug?
Yeah.
It's not like a full hug. It's kind of just like a bro side hug.
You want to maintain your tough demeanor in front of your Gramps.
I fully expect Gramps to just bear hug Tsuki back, honestly.
Oh yeah, he absolutely is just. Well, you know what?
Rose stack, let's go!
Absolutely, we gotta utilize the bros deck.
Grandpa Tsuki is a bro. I forgot his real name. I know you gave him like a very cool name, but I forgot.
Usui.
Asui. I like that. It's good.
Thanks, I stole it from Sekiro.
Every character, every NPC in this village is just repurposed from Dingle playing Sekiro.
Not quite, but I did steal the Great Owl's name for your grandfather.
That's fitting.
I thought so too.
That's extremely fitting. I approve. You know what? I think Grandpa should just have a native +1 to hugs in general. He seems like that kind of grandpa.
I'll give him lethal 1 on hugs. I'll give him lethal 1 to hugs. I like that a lot, actually. That's not what I have written down for him, but you know what? It's gonna be in a second. He is sort of gonna meet your hug by just sort of scooping you up and giving you a very similarly tight hug to the one that he gave you when you first arrived.
And again, I promise, Grandpa, I won't let this journey be my last.
You had better not, son. Your mother will kill me if I let you. Your mother will kill me if I let you march to your death out there.
Yep. I know. I love you both so much. That's probably the rarest word in Tsuki's, like,
Vocabulary.
what's the word? Yeah, vocabulary.
What's the word?
And we love you. You've always been like a son to me, Tsukigawa.
I mean, it's close enough. You pretty much are the father figure I needed in my life. I feel like I could have turned out much worse if it wasn't for you. Definitely would not have been as efficient of a fighter.
Try to cut your own hands off.
Well, then repay the favor by finding that real father of yours and giving him a piece of my mind for me.
Don't worry. He's not going to get just a piece. He's going to get the whole thing.
And sort of as you say that, you guys approach the Torii Gate, sort of where you guys originally fought that elemental, and you can see it's just kind of like stretching out into just some sort of like sparse forests of like sort of like the very similar like Sakura-ish trees.
Damn.
Well, from here the path is up to you. Straightforward will take you into the wilds, or with some navigation through you could probably find the burning woods. Either way, be safe. No matter where you go, you're sure to be. No matter where you go, the closer you get to the wilds, the more aggressive the elementals will become as you encroach on their territory.
They're just going to have to live with it, or not. If I have anything to say about it,
have to die with it.
Tsuki's gonna turn to the party of bros, the bro party. Bro. and just
Bro
say,
party.
I know that we've been leading up to this, but would it be alright if we made the detour to the Burning Woods?
Yeah.
Well, why are they burning exactly?
Hold on.
Elemental magic shenanigans.
Well,
Sounds a little scary.
I don't know if I'm entirely comfortable with it.
I was just sort of asking out of courtesy, we're going there.
Not cool, dude.
I hide
We'll be
behind
fine.
Nathan.
We've lived through much worse. We've survived explosions. On a
Did we?
technical
Did we?
sense. I mean, in a technical
We have to
sense,
go
we
through
did.
the burning woods, though. I'd prefer to go through like the flooded furnace.
I do like water more than I like fire.
Well, that's where we're going to find out more about this on my hand.
Okay.
Nathan's just face palming. He already knows he's gonna fucking like this.
You'll be fine. If it's magic fire, it might not catch as easily. Who knows?
Probably
On
catch
our-
easier.
On our way out, is there any like buckets or anything on the path that I could like swipe?
There's just a Minecraft chest on the path that just has the bucket
just take
inside of
one.
it.
You take one
give
straight
me-
off a well.
Give me a wit and investigation.
Yeah, I'm still healthy.
Healthy.
I gotta-
Healthy.
There's one.
Nice.
Nice.
Pair of aces. A couple of aces, dude. That's a pretty good hand.
Rude.
Pair of aces, dude. I'm all in pre-flop. Pair of aces.
Damn, for 6 successes.
That's a good ass bucket.
That's one pretty bucket.
That's a magic bucket.
No,
It's a
you know,
magic bucket.
Damn, that
Got
bucket do be
it's got
fucking
the infinite water, dude.
for 6 successes, I'm gonna say you find not only a large bucket full of water, but you actually also find some tubing that you're able to kind of and with using your kind of technical know-how, you're able to fashion it into kind of almost like a water pack on your back,
got a
complete with
back-
a little hose that you can spray the water with.
You got a back-wielded fire extinguisher, dude.
Because after all, clean is better than dirty. And dirty is meaner than clean.
Can't wait to actually see him pull off some Super Mario Sunshine fucking moves with the water.
He needs to
pack.
do. He needs to do the. He needs to do the speed
cross.
run.
Yeah, exactly. Think like a cross between a Ghostbusters proton pack and fucking Super
Well,
Mario Sunshine.
You have to water Nathan to make him
This is the
angrier.
day that we actually put out the burning forest.
The bait can
I've,
just fly
I've
now.
added backpack fire extinguishing bucket to my non-useful items.
Not useful. It's gonna be very useful soon. Don't worry.
Well, it's not useful in the sense that it's not going to give him a stat boost, but
Oh,
he
okay.
does just have water on demand now. I'll say for 6 successes you can use it 6 times before it has to be refilled.
Hell yeah.
You have to water the trees. Nathan's so thirsty.
I also like to
imagine-
imagine the bucket is about the size as bit, so it's just
No, yeah, it's
Looks like you're carrying your brother on your back.
Yeah.
got
Brother
you've
that
got
isn't
a
us.
bit-sized a tank of water essentially on your back.
Which is a full-size tank of water to him.
Little boy, big splash.
don't worry, Nathan, got you covered.
Oh. real brother, mate. Real fucking brother.
Yeah, I just got these cool new flame decals, dude. I need a watch.
I'll think about it.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Okay. So, can everyone give me, like either wit or intelligence and survival?
Are we leaving through the gates?
Yeah, we just leave it to the gate.
Yeah,
I give the guard 1 gold.
you give the
God
guard one.
damn it!
+1 for helping.
For any reason, do you like say something to him?
Oh fuck, my sense of
No.
direction's fucked.
Nope.
Automatic failure.
You've never been out here before, so yeah.
I love
No, it's
the,
ironic because this is my fucking home.
I love the walking on the path.
Natty.
3 jokers.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
thinking
me
we're
all
back.
scraggly.
Oh my god, don't tempt me.
Bro, no.
Yes.
Put a little HP on it.
Scraggly's gotta be like in every
You know what? Healthy
campaign.
did it.
Was he in the pirate campaign
There it is.
at all? Did he even get like a cameo?
I don't think so. He wasn't in mine either.
Thank you.
No,
No,
I
okay,
chose
well,
to
to
put
make
in
up for it,
I chose to
hold
put
on,
a Patches reference instead.
I gotta say that we gotta make up for it. JoJo campaign, Scraggly's gotta have like a stand.
Honestly, I'm like, my brain is moving like a mile a minute right now, trying to determine how you guys are about to meet Scraggly in the forest. Full disclosure, because I just realized that he did have a cameo in the Heroes campaign, so I
Yes.
need to make him appear.
Don't worry, dude. You got
Oh,
time.
God.
He's multiversal.
The man behind.
No,
the
yeah,
fire.
I like to think that Scraggly's like a multiversal constant. He's like the thing that tethers all of the alternate universes together by being a constant.
Yeah.
Dude, you're stealing this from Rick and Morty, dude.
No, I'm not, because that show sucks and RPG's way better.
You did just see Spider-Man, though.
Yeah,
Meeting
I did.
old Scraggly is a canon event.
Yes, yeah. Hey, you know what? We can go back to any setting for season 2. Just because we haven't met Scraggly doesn't mean he's not there.
True.
But yeah, I need like a Rocky drawn like Scraggly
You just
in
Alright.
the JoJo campaign.
You just start a campaign.
So you should commission me to
Scraggly
draw
your
that. I will draw Scraggly in like the JoJo style for you.
Fuck that! I'll commission that.
All right, do it. Pay me. I'm trying to make money for shit.
Okay, so we have got
We're just following a path. We're following-
3, 4, 5, 6, 9 successes
Zed's dramatic
On-
failures.
on top of 3 jokers.
This is absolutely fucked. We're following a path on the road. How do we
So-
fuck this up?
Wait, where's the 3rd Joker at?
Automatic failure.
Zedgen dramatic failure.
Oh,
Dramatic
thanks so much, Zed. dude.
Nah, it's based. It's based. I'm thinking we're based.
Damn, I don't remember the last time a dramatic.
Yeah, I'm
failure.
thinking we're retarded.
Yeah.
You know, you guys have been getting like the last couple of sessions have been like
Too
even when you
kind.
guys are flipping bad, you usually get like at least 1 success.
Yeah, it's freaking
Yeah.
bullshit, dude.
We can't just have like complete and dramatic failure.
All right, so
We're just built different.
there is so you guys do follow the path and like it's like totally fine for a while, like for like, you know, Marty, it's even like a very well manicured path, so it's even like easy for you to drive on.
Easy on the wheels.
But after a while the path kind of like disappears, and you guys sort of have to make a decision where to go. And and sort of most of you have a lot of you have the thought of like, well, let's just continue going the way the path was going before it stopped.
Yeah, that's how roads work. They're always straight lines.
But Bit, Benson, and Tsuki are adamant that you guys need to make a hard right turn. Because that's the only because it's like, he said that the burning woods wasn't fully straight, so obviously we need to not go straight.
My warrior instinct tells
Wow,
me
Jesus,
this
it
is
seems
the
like we're split 50-50. I guess we just gotta flip a coin. Somebody, flip a coin.
Oh, I'll flip a coin real quick. Oh, would you look at that? the Tsuki, Benson, and Bit win the coin flip.
Oh, okay.
Fucking Kino.
Yeah, I take a right.
So yeah, you guys take a hard right. It goes pretty well for a while until, so you guys, the path gets like pretty rough pretty fast. And everyone is going to take 1 damage undodgeable as you kind of like go through some spiky underbrush.
See, now this is a question I didn't think I'd need to ask you, but now it's come to time. Do I really have 5 out of 6 HP, or was this something I did last week as a joke?
So that's what I'm wondering as well. Because I don't know when you or Bit would have taken damage last session.
I think I started with I started with 2 missing.
I remember
HP.
being at 5. But
Yeah, I exactly. Yeah, me too. I started.
Oh, well
at 4.
then you're probably okay. You guys, okay. I want to say that you guys started this session at full health. I think when health got restored last session,
okay.
it probably just wasn't restored. I mean, for Zell, Zell didn't restore it probably just because he wasn't here, and probably no one restored it for him. And if we're following that line of thinking, I could definitely see Brown just also not adding the 1 health.
I
What did I
think.
miss?
Well, no, I think
Did
I
we
was
die?
missing 2, but then you said you guys can. If you want to, you guys can heal back up to full HP, and then we had a whole bit about how.
Yeah, the whole one.
Oh,
Who
yeah,
wouldn't
no,
heal back
that's
up?
right. That's
Did I
right.
take damage?
Everyone
Did I
took
take
damage.
damage?
Everyone takes.
Everyone's at full HP, except actually everyone loses 1 HP.
Everyone's
Oh,
at full
okay.
HP minus 1.
I just want to make sure I wasn't like fucking cheating by not being here.
Why would you do that?
Okay.
Damn, we're going the wrong way, and I'm taking damage, dude. You guys fucking suck.
Oh,
Okay.
You don't know we're going the wrong way.
Tsuki. All right.
Ain't no burning forest around here, buddy.
All right. No, actually. All right. I've got it. That's perfect. As you're saying, Tsuki, as you're saying, you don't know we're going the wrong way. Immediately, you feel something just like wrap around your ankle and just like whip you up into the air upside down.
It's not me, I swear.
Oh no, it's a fucking deep rock galactic enemy.
No, it's more like he got like a
Like a wildlife trap.
it's more like he like fell into like a trap for like one of those sort of like branch tied like noose traps.
Are we in a forest right now?
Yes.
Yeah, you guys are in like some like very deep forest right now. And you sort of like hear crying out like, ah, got one! It sounded like a trap got sprung.
Here it is. This is like the
Wait,
end
what
game
happened?
reveal for RPG fans.
What happened?
Tsuki got caught in like a trap and is like dangling upside down from his ankle from a branch.
While he's in the car.
You guys were in. I don't think you guys were. I didn't remember you guys ever saying that you got inside Marty.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Which
Like
makes it even
soldiers
funnier.
walking around an APC that's moving forward.
Yes, actually.
Also, you said you got caught by a trap, and I immediately thought, was it connected to an arrow?
I play like Skyrim.
So you see sort of like out of like the spiky underbrush comes just like this very sort of like this sort of like humanoid canine looking creature.
It's
That
not
is
out
just-
of place. This is still a fantasy world.
It's out of place considering where you are.
Oh, okay.
That is just that and you can see like carried in like his in like sort of like tied to his back is this like big is this sort of like big kind of like glass jar that just has like what looks to be like an open flame inside, just like bashing back and forth against the glass. It's good.
Ah, these must be the fiery woods. I see fire.
He kind of looks at you and says, "What? Who are you? What do you want?"
Hey, nice to
I'm
meet you.
Tsukigawa. And if you wish to keep your life, you will get me out of this trap.
It's great
Yeah,
to meet
I'm
you.
with you.
My name's Benson.
Otherwise, you will face my. And then Tsuki realizes that the blade is just on the ground. He's like, he can't reach it. You'll face something if you don't let me down.
Likely story.
Do you read likely story? I didn't tell you anything. All I told you was my name.
That's all I need to know that you're here for my treasure.
I have no use for your baubles and trinkets.
That's what
Deadly
they
trap
all
of
say.
devious design, may you unravel like a ball of twine.
All right. Give me presence and
We're back to Mimsy spitting hot bars.
give me presence and elemental. I'll say that you're sort of like undoing the vines, kind of like at their sort of like elemental level.
You said presence elemental?
Yeah. +1 because of your sick new flame decal.
And you know I'm fucking using my antenna bolt.
Makes it untwined that much faster.
This is actually kind of a mean flip now, dude.
Bro?
The beast.
And then the ball, dude? And then healthy?
Bro?
Bro.
Wait. I think
Ball?
I'm
What is blood cooking?
5, 6, 7, 8. No, I added one extra.
You were trying to cheat us.
Dude,
Fuck.
I was gonna say that.
There's
was
the Joker.
I was gonna
Damn,
say
what a
that
roll,
was the
though.
Joker, but I was
Yeah.
actually very wrong.
What a
Maybe
fucking
really.
roll, though, damn.
We're so back.
Not even
we're
a
back,
crit,
boys.
just fucking fat.
Just a fat roll.
This man equipped all his plate armor at level 1.
Damn, dude, I didn't take. Oh man.
Spitting rhymes so hot, I'm left shitting and farting.
Oh.
I somehow end up in the tree too.
Yeah, you trade places.
Oh, could someone make me the host of the Watch Together? I like accidentally left and it changed hosting permissions to Sin.
I am in charge now. How do I do that? Hold on. What the fuck? How do I fucking... Oh god. Hold on.
Oh shit. Oh,
Click the
Dude,
drop
yeah,
down where it
just
says
leave.
Cynical is
Just
hosting.
leave.
Nothing can can change it though.
I can't do nothing.
Try just leaving the activity.
Yeah, but
I'll
that's...
You on the open playlist
Hey, right,
screen?
Open playlist. I'm trying to find it.
Yeah, there's a
green
button that
face
says
reveal?
open playlist.
Where?
It's on the side. It's that little arrow on the left side of the screen.
Arrow on the left.
Yeah.
Unless you're already on the playlist
Oh,
screen,
no.
in which case just click the drop down at the top.
What the fuck? Huh? Oh god. What the fuck?
Okay,
I can't-
well,
it's-
if you can't find it, can you just delete every video that's in it other than the one I
Oh, I've
just
already
added?
left.
Oh, freelance is
Alright,
hosting.
Freelance is the one
Alright, so how do I
hosting
go
it?
ahead and give you the host here?
Okay, I just saw that button was not there before.
It's hidden. How do I pass ownership to you, Daniel?
I imagine you click your name, right? At the top.
Alright, I'm gonna click
Where it
Dingle
says
and
freelance
I'm
is
gonna kick
hosting.
him out.
This is a good feature.
I'm kicking Dingle.
Who's been adding like this? What the fuck?
There we go, Dingle.
10 simple tricks to not get divorced.
The funny thing is you can see who added them.
Yeah, can't we at least hear fart brap reverb?
No. Stop adding shit. Stop.
Alright.
Are we in combat?
Yeah, so Tsuki, the vine does momentarily let you go. But as it just kind of like shifts into this just like giant sort of like it just sort of transforms into this giant, it sort of like morphs into this giant like snapping like maw that's like a Venus flytrap full of teeth.
Oh fuck.
And just like the sort of like the fire in the jar on like the dog man's back just goes like crazy as this thing just sort of like starts like indiscriminately like just like chomping at anything it can nearby.
Oh, I fucked up.
You dumb bitch.
Suki's gonna grab his sword and say, "It's time to take out the weeds."
Before you do that, can everyone flip one card?
Yes. Oh, look at that! Oh, look who's surviving! The guys that got lost.
Sin was right. Your path trained us in the art of being a warrior.
Ooh. Actually, most people are fine.
Ironically, the tree person's the one.
Oh, I guess it was a contested against a.
You
I
said
thought it
weeds.
was a success or not.
Can't say weeds. That's our word.
No, this was like a like. It's just kind of like it's just sort of like thrashing and like biting violently, just like in random directions, and it's a little bit too high up to like really snatch most people. But unfortunately, one of you is like 9 feet tall.
I'd like to say 12. I'm standing
I don't
on my
know.
tippy toes.
I don't know if we ever determined what your actual height was, but it's
He
tall.
lumbers.
I like to
It's-
imagine that he has
taller
a sort of like a mystic version of like what Moonblitz has, where because he's a tree, he can just make himself like shorter or taller because he just like degrows himself.
I just imagine he's been gaining.
Would you say that Nathan is a grower and not a shower?
Yes.
One thing I would say about Nathan is that he does have 4 damage incoming. Dodging.
Jeez.
So that's like 2 after taking out 2 dodge. Alright. Or 1 dodge, rather. So that's 3. Okay.
As just kind of as this thing is just sort of like chomping indiscriminately, you kind of like turn and just see like this like giant like planty maw of like teeth just sort of lunge at your face and just like clamp down on you. And you guys are now in combat with this with this elemental that Marty created.
It's a friendly fire episode.
Tsuki is going to say another one-liner and say, "It's time to get to the root of the problem."
Jesus Christ, dude.
Man, I'm gonna have to bring back flipping for catchphrase. You guys are getting way too comfortable.
Flip for fun.
Tsuki's gonna do a running jump slash at the beast. It's his bread and butter.
It is, and it is agility melee as normal.
Can't believe you haven't been making Sin Foot for catchphrase.
Yeah, I'm gonna use a hero point.
It's like, you know, I sort of abolished flip for catchphrase because I feel like it was making people too afraid to do them at all. But now I think we've reached a point where it's like
It's coming back around.
we've reached a point where people just think they can catchphrase whatever they want, and I don't think that's acceptable.
All right.
Plus, we already have no fear on any of our flips.
Yeah.
How does it look, Dingle, with 4 successes?
Yeah, and now we have this amazing thing called dramatic failure, too.
That is true. Oh my god, dramatic failure on a fucking catchphrase flip?
You just say
Hold
the
on.
dumbest, like, you just say, like, the dumbest shit.
It just becomes, it's like the equivalent of saying cool it in Death Road to Canada. It
No,
just
dude.
makes everyone immediately hostile
You're gonna
towards
say
you.
something really snazzy,
Including the party?
Damn. Why'd you have to bring up Death Road to Canada like that, dude?
Because I
Alright,
fucking
so,
love it.
Man, I want to play it now, dude. Fucking hell.
alright,
So you sort of like, you leap forward with you leap forward and just kind of like, you sort of like you kind of like hook it with your blade, and it's a little bit too thick to cut through, but you're able to kind of like dig your blade into it, like right underneath the sort of quote unquote like head of it, and
Nice.
just sort of like tear it off of Nathan's face, just like with like a clean like stroke of the blade.
Oh, fucking hell.
As it now goes back to just like thrashing and like and snapping at anything it can. Which, so I will say Marty's turn.
It's my turn?
It's your turn.
it's your turn.
I was thinking maybe I'd do magic on it again, but I feel like that ended badly last time, so...
Yeah.
Bro, just use your totally there hydraulics to bounce it. San Andreas, that shit.
Yeah, I just fucking drive up the tree and into it.
Yes, the car pile driver.
I drive up the tree and come back down, elbow drop style, open my door.
Give me brawn driving,
This is
and
my
that'll
flip.
be +1, because you are using a driving flip to hurt someone.
Finally, dude. And he's healthy. And he's... Well, I was going to do a hero point, but then I realized I just put 2 drive on it. DadKings.
Literally
Maybe,
down
maybe I
to
slap
zero.
another... You know what? Maybe I slap another drive on there.
Yeah.
What will it be?
Maybe I slap another drive on there, actually.
All this
Oh,
drive.
yeah.
All this drive to take out something he conjured.
Ah, fuck.
And there's the
It's
joke.
just- He's driven.
Well, think of it this way: no Jokers anymore.
Hey, that is true.
Hey,
We don't have
that-
face cards either.
Look at all these kings, dude.
Bro.
Return of the King.
all right.
Joker booking.
It's okay.
So you drive up the tree.
Or I attempt to.
18.
No, I
No,
mean,
let him
I mean-
cook. Let him cook.
No, I will say that you do drive up the tree and just sort of like smack this thing like hard and just sort of smack this thing hard as hell, just like with the hood of your car. But
Oh, okay. Drive straight up at it.
yeah,
Yeah.
but you do. But eventually, you run out of tree to drive on.
Such is life.
And it doesn't take long before you are just like in midair, falling towards the ground, and you're gonna just sort of collide with the ground, just for 2 damage, and also flipping you upside down.
We gotta go up to Impress X to immediately flip it back around.
Ah, damn, dude.
Damn, son.
I deploy my raft.
No, it's like after you've already made impact, it just deploys.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah. Just to add
Like
insult
an
to injury.
airbag.
Boy, it's a lot of cards. Oh, no.
Just an airbag, but it didn't do anything.
I try to do it while I'm falling so that it breaks my fall, but then I flip over because of it.
No, I like that, and then you just impact, and then like a single beat later, it comes out.
Then when a tire rolls away.
Yeah. Just all of that.
All right. Can everyone flip 1 card for me again?
What the fuck?
No.
All my
Aw,
face
shit.
cards are going to these 1-card flips. I'm going to kill you.
I'm going to kill you.
Ha ha. Yeah.
Ryan, you gotta flip too, my guy.
No, I gotta do real battle, dude. I'm here to do real battle.
Just flip the goddamn card.
I'm looking him straight in the eyes.
And I'll
Shitting my
win.
pants, drinking my own
That's
piss.
for Maddie, by the way. Dingle this.
Ah. All right. Cool.
Ah, fuck.
So, Maddie's safe.
2 metal guys.
Let's see.
This tree wants some fucking iron in his diet.
The 2 metal guys. Damn, this thing is rolling well. You guys have 4 damage dodgeable coming again.
Damn.
Damn.
To each of us? Or...
Yeah, to both of you.
Okay.
I can't
I
steal.
was thinking,
I
like,
can't-
okay, 4 combined. This
Can I steal one of his damage with my last dodge?
No.
Fuck you!
Yeah, I can't take the whole hit, dude.
All right. And that'll bring it to Nathan's turn.
Nathan is going retard mode. He's going to
go.
raise his fists in the air in a very angry, dingo curse-laden sense of screaming, throw kudzu on his fist, and slam it into the earth, kind of directed at the tree this like fly trap is basically attached to, and basically try to suffocate it with kudzu extending from his attack.
All right.
Lishigi ground pound, let's go. You want to cut down weeds? I'll give you weeds, you fucker.
Give me brawn and spirit magic.
Oh,
Beer and magic, if you will. Beer magic. That's the real kind of magic that Nathan should be doing. Beer
Yeah, you're
magic.
right.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, cooking. He's cooking.
I have not
Holy
burned through all my
fuck.
face cards. I have burned
That's a
through all my
fucking
face cards.
cracked
Bro,
roll right there.
Bro made a 3-course meal.
Tsuki, I will cut down these weeds. Nathan, I am these weeds. Enjoy your kudzu. We'll choke it up.
I gotta start giving things more health. Holy shit!
Oh, damn, this bitch already dead.
What do you mean already? You guys have flipped a combined 13 successes against
I
him.
mean, we're just built different.
You stabbed him in his planted throat. I just chalked it full of chaw, if you know what I'm saying.
Dude, we're leveling up. These
You-
elementals.
that's,
These elementals ain't shit. I think we're prepared for the wild.
that's exactly what
Nathan gives you the fattest lip to dip.
you make this you make this fucking vine pack the fattest lip of kudzu. And it just like it keeps trying to like it like chomps through it and like more just sort of like grows to suffocate it, and it just keeps this up for a while until eventually it just like can't even like bite down enough to get like enough force, and it just kind of like hangs there for a while and just until just kind of like falling limp. And you can tell sort of like by the way it kind of like twitches and starts like biting down that it hasn't been killed. I mean, you can't literally choke a plant, but it is for all intents and purposes just like completely out of commission.
The power of weeds.
And the little dog just goes like, "See, I knew it. You're making beasts to sniff out the treasure."
How many times do I have to say it? You deaf mutt! We have no interest in treasure. We are trying to find our way to the burning woods.
Hey, that's all well and good. Can somebody help me out over here?
Yeah, I'd like to rephrase that to our primary interest is not in treasure.
Yeah, it's a very good point.
You need fucking help. You need some fucking help, guys.
Yeah, please. Yeah, you put me over.
Nathan just goes over to Marty, just kind of gets him back on his wheels.
Yeah, in the fight, cars versus trees, dude. Trees are taking a lot of wins.
Damn, the eternal rivalry of we're still fucking holding this W.
It's kind of fucked up, to be honest.
So anyway,
Can I see if I can repair myself with whatever fell off of Marty?
you're taking the fucking flesh of your brother to fix yourself?
Yes.
That's kind of fucked up, bro.
Yeah. Give me intelligence engineering.
1 engineer. I'm definitely not healthy. I have
Oh,
a toolbox.
Can I make the same flip for the things that fell off of Bit?
Yeah.
You're fucking scavenging off each other like fucking animals.
Well, the especially funny part about it
I
is
use a hero point.
I have no engineering and 1 intelligence.
Okay,
Well,
I'll
then
just toss 1 drive on that.
absolutely you can.
Bruh.
Ace of Spades.
So if you don't mind,
You just sort of like you still upside down, just sort of like take your tongue out and kind of like grab like just like a piece that like fell off of Bit and just sort of like bring it in and just sort of like swallow it. You're just like that'll probably settle into place. And it seems like it does, because you are going to heal 1 damage from that.
Nice.
okay. So if you don't mind,
But and also, Bit, I see you already updated your health, but yeah, you take the much more plentiful scrap that came off of the car that fell out of the sky, and use it to plug up all the major holes.
It's like a whole fucking door fell off.
I like to imagine that wheel that rolled away slotted in there somewhere.
Yeah.
You just kind of like
Nathan's like
you let the air out of the wheel and then like cut off a chunk of the rubber to put insulation over some of the things that are over some wiring that got exposed.
Yeah, I was also imagining Benson like jacking me up and pulling a spare tire out of my
Sentence could
trunk.
have gone a very different way.
And so the dog man, he kind of like is now, as he sort of notices you guys kind of like walking towards him and like healing yourselves, he kind of just he pulls the he pulls sort of like the big jar off his back and just kind of puts one hand over the lid, and he's just like, now you stay back! You stay back, or old Scraggly will let old Sparky out of its cage.
Listen here, Scraggly. I have no interest in you or your wares. We are trying to find the burning forest.
Yeah, before this becomes the second burning forest. As I hold out my lighter.
Nathan's just gonna stare at Bit, looking extremely uncomfortable.
He like shuffles to the side of it as you say that.
I think that is. I don't think it's charm. I don't think either of you tried to charm him there. I think
I'm
it's
not. I'm trying to
present-
intimidate.
I think
I'm trying to intimidate.
you're trying to intimidate him by saying
Oh, never
we're
mind.
not
What is
looking
it,
for
presents?
treasure.
No,
I
wait.
don't want any
fuck.
of your wares.
Hold on.
I'm
Presence
definitely
persuaded.
trying to intimidate.
Oh, yeah.
All
I
right,
don't know
so
what I'm doing.
you can give me a
Oh,
presence
fuck.
intimidation.
Doesn't matter.
Uh,
It's Jover.
I have 2. And
Could be.
I
That's a
don't
good
think
flip too.
None of this matters.
I think it's a good flip too if it wasn't for the fucking Joker. Water.
We still have the answer.
We do.
We don't gotta use the ante on that if you don't want to. I'm just saying it's.
It'll probably be
My
funny.
session's almost over.
Alright,
Yeah, the
if you
session
wanna.
is definitely very close to over because
you wanna
both
use
me,
it, then.
because both me and Zedrin have a hard stop at 5.
Alright. I don't know if someone wants to use it. I wouldn't mind.
I
don't know how
believe it
many
is
more
still Zell.
Yeah, it's up to you.
Oh, yeah. I'll use it then.
Okay. So yeah, I'm not trying to intimidate him, but I am just very like serious stone faced, like, hey, you know, like I'm telling him the truth. Like he doesn't like I'd like to think I'm being convincing in just my brutal honesty that I don't give a fuck.
And then Bit is just threatening to burn this section of the forest down.
Roles seem to be
You-
reversed today.
But what? Oh well, why didn't you say so?
That's what I said the first time.
Oh well, I was just over there in them burning woods. Where did you think I caught this sucker? And he sort of like he knocks on the glass with his hand, and the flame just like the flame just like concentrates onto the part of the glass where he's like knocking. It's like, ooh, it's a hot one. They got all sorts of these things over there. I figured if I took it to the village down the road, I could sell it for a pretty penny.
Fine, I don't care. So that's where you said?
Yeah, take you.
Oh, well, thank you, Scraggly.
Well, not a problem. Though, if we find my treasure on the way, I call dibs.
That's fine, whatever.
Not if I find it first.
Do you want to contest for that?
No, I'm just telling them, dude.
We find treasure, it's 1 coin. So we can fucking put it back to...
Oh, you keep that, bud. Actually, you know what, Scraggly? That one's for you.
You bet it is. Listen, I just know there's treasure to be had in these woods, and when I find it, I'm gonna be one rich man.
Happy for you.
But anyway, we're not gonna find it jawing out here. Why don't you follow me?
You see John?
Yeah. John.
Jaw?
Like talking.
I know
Yeah,
what it
John.
means.
Jawing. Like jaw. You know, the
Jaw.
thing that Nathan was trapped in.
Yeah, no, I've heard that song, dude. I wanna put my balls in your jaws.
What the
Well,
fuck are you talking about, bro?
Ball in your jaw.
Yeah.
I know what he's talking about.
I don't
Balls in your
want
jaws.
to know.
So, you guys follow Scraggly's lead, and eventually the air starts to get the air slowly starts to get hotter until, for those of you who do breathe, it is a little bit hard to breathe in.
Wait, hold on. Out of character, let me try to remember. What's in the burning woods that we're looking for? What's the solution I'm looking for?
I mean, you're not totally sure, but these were originally Fey Woods.
Alright.
And until eventually you guys just sort of you guys reach just sort of you see around this ring of totally burnt out trees, you see just very short, just a couple 100 feet in the distance, just this row of trees just with the tops of them just completely on fire. Yeah, those trees sure are hot.
It
Thanks.
just takes me.
Say, what are you guys going in there for anyway? Is there some kind of treasure I don't know about?
No, I'm trying to remove this from my hand. And these burning woods were originally Fey woods, and this on my hand is a Fey make. And he's gonna show the sprout on his hand.
Give me straight presents.
Presents. I want presents. Oh,
Cool.
hell yeah. I like how Scraggly is the bro stack. He is a bro, unless you get in the way of his treasure. Damn.
Aw. Alright. He kind of he takes one look at the growth on your hand, and he's just like, ugh! You didn't tell me you didn't tell me you were sick. Ugh!
Oh, was this this was made from a pact with a child of the forest.
I don't
didn't know.
care where you got it, you sicko. You get it away from me before I start sprouting one. Ugh. To think, I almost let you guys lay your hands on my treasure.
Old Texas Pete just wants his treasure. Actually,
All
low-key,
right.
his character reminds me of Seth from Red Dead Redemption.
I forgot, Freelance. Oh yeah, this is your first campaign. You weren't in any campaign where Scraggy.
Never been in any of the
Not in
campaigns
Heroic
I've
Song,
DM,
yeah.
so he doesn't
Hey,
know.
that's why you gotta. That is why you gotta watch the VODs. God damn it!
Oh my gosh.
Nah, don't watch any. Don't watch my old VODs. They're cringe.
No, they're based.
Making me fucking play them on like the fucking blasters here so I can
You've
like,
gotta.
read audio.
You gotta do your homework if you're gonna be a member of RPG.
You gotta have the RPG deep lore if you want to be in an RPG.
It is a deep lore. This shit is
Okay,
worth more than
you
the
know
Marvel
what? You can watch
Cinematic
my
Universe.
space campaign. My space campaign isn't cringe, but both of my fantasy campaigns, the writing were terrible.
Listen. This shit
I
is worth
disagree.
more than the Marvel.
And
I mean, you guys were great. I just did a bad job on those.
No.
I was about to say, don't you be talking
Rip
shit about
Corbin,
Amadeus.
dude.
Amadeus.
You're like 2 years late to that joke, freelance.
Thorben
Begged
Shrinley's
for
still
it.
the best
It's
character.
new to him.
Well,
Yes,
that's
that's
why
right.
he
I
would
get a
should watch the
pass.
ball, and
I
he
get a
wouldn't be
pass.
late on the jokes. This shit.
Anyway,
Listen, the deep RPG lore is worth more than the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Yeah, now I think about all my characters are great.
Okay, so my next character is gonna be fucking Willem Dafoe. As
Sure.
the Green Goblin.
Cool,
What?
dude.
What?
That's a cool character.
So,
I'm happy to think of that.
so Scraggly just kind of like, he's, well, he's like sort of like at this point he's like doesn't even want to make eye contact with Tsuki. Like, well, I better be on my way, you know, treasure to find and such.
Hey, you're supposed to take us to the Burning Woods.
We are in the Burning Woods.
There.
Have you not been paying attention?
He points towards the burning tree and he goes, they're over that way somewhere. But you know, I gotta go. And he kind of like as he's turning, he kind of like he sort of like leans in over to you, Benson, and kind of whispers like, "Just be careful around that one. Don't want to get sick."
Nice to see somebody looking out for Benny Boy.
Allowed to go sick? In what way? In what way is he gonna make me sick?
It's like, you know, just, you know, if he offers you a drink, just make sure you wipe it down.
I stroke my exposed chin of my skull and go, ah, okay,
Yeah, he's got
thanks
like
for the
rotting
tip."
flesh.
Good, yeah, you know, don't want you to lose that healthy complexion of yours.
I blush.
Anyway, I'll see ya, and listen, if you find any treasure in there, I call dibs on it in advance.
I like this guy.
And he just sort of like heads hurriedly off back like the way you guys came.
So he's gone. Tsuki goes, if we find any treasure, I'm gonna put my hands all over it just to piss him off.
You fucking rub poison oak on the treasure.
Let's get this out of the way. So we're looking for any sign of Fae, I suppose?
That is exactly what you're looking for as you sort of like head into this burning inferno. Next up on RPG.
There it is.
No, who'd have thought?
Short, sweet.
Oh,
and to
thank
the
God, I
point.
got
That
pissed
was
so
good.
bad.
That was honestly
Yeah,
a
this
good
had to
section.
be this had to be a little shorter session than normal because I wanted to leave enough time for hero points, even though like
Oh
me
yeah,
and
that's
Zedrin
right. You
have to.
said you had a 5 o'clock like hard deadline.
Yeah, that's when the draft starts.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
You gotta get your
Oh yeah,
team of six.
yeah, that's right. A lot of us are in here. Me, Zedrin, and Cell. I just said me and Zedrin earlier.
Y'all have got to get in that team of 6 Regigigas, the ultimate
I
team.
wish.
I wish I could do that. Then I would actually participate.
I haven't touched.
You know,
Pokemon in over 20 years.
one thing I just thought of though. Is there points wise? Can you grab all the Reggies? I think you can.
Probably.
That'd be based. That's
They're
like
not terribly high, I don't think.
No,
All
but
right,
that's
all
like
right,
that's
all
like
right,
that's,
Jibu, get ready.
that's the Giga Chad team. Just already.
Oh my God.
I'm so torn because like Jibu didn't give me any specifics, but he gave me like some idea of what he wanted, but he also gave me like the half joking approval to draft mono water for him, and I'm so tempted.
That's like the best mono though.
That would be a hype draft list.
Going full of wonder.
What, dude?
I don't know if I don't know if I could do that to him though.
I do it to him.
You give him Mega Pert, he'll manage.
Gotta do it to him, dude.
How to do it to
You
him.
know, I could make him a mono.
Bro, you should. You should just test yourself.
But that's the thing, it's not testing myself. I'm drafting a team for Jibu because he can't draft.
Okay, just test Jibu, then it'll be funny.
Oh, dude, what? You're drafting Jibu's team and you're gonna fuck him over?
Yeah,
Dude,
but
that
say
is
it'll be
That's the
funny.
thing, that's the
fantastic
thing, I don't
idea.
want to.
Look, you guys
Dude.
can pass the blame between yourselves. It'll be fun.
If I was in your shoes right now, dude, 6 shuckles, dude. You don't even know.
I'm a great friend. I will fuck you over, but it'll be a learning experience.
It'll be really funny though.
Yeah, exactly.
I'd give him a skitty. I'd give him.
Make him hit the gritty.
Alright, anyway, we have
Skitty Gritty.
whatever I'm making for him, I have to do it in 10 minutes, so let's get the hero
Yeah, let's
point
get
going.
on with it.
Enough shit
Uh,
sharting around.
Zell, it's your grand return. So, who are your heroes?
I really like Nathan just constantly being in fear of my threats to other people that are,
Fire bad.
that from Bit's perspective, are
Fire.
not at all directed towards
Wind, water, and fire.
the consequences that may arise for him.
Bit is not one to consider collateral damage.
I like to
Yes.
imagine Bit right now is like sort of like the kind and rough hand of the law because he still has the Super Mario Sunshine water pack, which could probably actually help Nathan, but he's threatening people with fire, which makes Nathan shudder.
Yeah.
Bit understands what works and isn't particularly concerned if they also work on the people around him.
My
Yeah. Yeah.
Second one, I think it's got to go to Marty for giving me a new hull,
Creating an elemental.
and also just having some great flips. I really like the image of you just driving up a tree and then not having anywhere to drive.
Yeah, I was surprised. I kind of thought it was gonna go like I try to drive up a tree, I crash into the tree.
I mean,
But
you
it
still
would-
got 3 successes. I wanted
Yeah.
you to get your hit in.
Yeah, I went way up that tree, dude.
You just had to take some Looney Tunes damage.
Up and away.
All right.
I'm like seeing above the
Legend.
canopy. It's beautiful.
I am gonna give one to Bit for finding the best bucket ever in the form of a fucking Mario flood. That's gonna pay off very well in the next session, I bet.
I think that's gonna come super in handy.
And another one to Tsuki for his progressing of the tree hand storyline and general stuff going on in his hometown. Very cool to see.
All right. Freelance.
Definitely gonna give one a Bit. Mainly, really just for the bucket. The bucket made me laugh, and the idea of Bit having this pack of water that's pretty much like about the same size of him made me fucking giggle. And yes, also going back, we're kind of like ping pong here, but like him like using a fire just gives me a chance to roleplay a bit, and also it's just fucking amusing. The guy's gonna go into the burning woods. He's gonna threaten somebody with a fucking lighter, somebody with like a flame elemental in a jar.
We were both making the same threat to each other.
I know.
My second one will go to Tsukigawa, mainly because he's got the Japanese eat, sleep, Fortnite repeat poster. Also, getting that massive crit on the mommy hugs. We all love our mommies here. That was enjoyable. But
I know on Father's Day though.
Well, you know what?
We mistimed it.
You know what? Fuck it. Did we do anything on Mother's Day?
The Father's no, because we were busy.
Okay, well that makes up for it.
Also, why would we want to do anything with our father? He's the piece of shit bard.
So true.
If I was actually smart, I would have wrote this campaign. I would have wrote this session to where it ended, where the finale was today.
Oh, that would be beautiful.
If I was like actually Giga
It's
Brain,
like we get right to the end, and then we need like a whole year to do Father's Day.
Yeah, we just have to keep this particular campaign going for another full year.
No, let's not.
And
I
then
like it, but
those are my
yeah, let's not. This campaign fucking sucks.
no, I like.
How
Fuck
dare
you!
you.
I didn't mean that.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? Grandpa Asui is a better father figure.
He's just like me. My grandfather was my father figure.
Yeah, so was mine.
My father too.
hell yeah! Shout out to
Grandpa
fucking
bros.
grandpas. They
Yeah,
bring it.
Grandpa.
It's Father's Day for them too.
Yeah,
True.
grandpas deserve all the love. They're the best.
Rest in peace, Grandpa. Anyways, those are my two picks. Single.
Oh, don't make me sad, because one of my grandpas is gone too,
I
man.
know I fucking hurts.
All right,
Man,
you can take your mind off of it by telling me your heroes, Sin.
thanks. 1, 2. Fuck, this is hard. 1, 2. You know what? 1 to Benson, because he's just balling with his head. I liked that a little bit. It made me think of like, no way, he'll never be balling, and then it's like spitting out the bowl of cereal.
His favorite sport.
That part was really good.
Yeah.
His favorite sport is bone ball.
So 1 to Benson, because Benson's just great, and I love Benson talking to Scraggly. It's like, hey man, make sure you don't get sick from that guy, and like he's talking to the guy that literally has like half his face is rotted.
The bit of him, he's talking to a literal corpse, and he's like, "Better watch out! Better watch out for that guy."
I love the return of Scraggly. I'm not gonna give Scraggly a hero point, but I'm gonna give him one in spirit, because the return of Scraggly is glorious. And for my actual second hero point, I'm going to go with Freelance, because that flip for the combat was so good. Nathan San is so cool. He in the upcoming movie. No. But yeah, no, Nathan, I really like. Yeah, I kind of just like the dynamic of like, hey, we gotta go to like the Burning Woods, and Nathan's like, what do you mean we? It's just good.
They call me the Kudzu Kid.
I love this campaign. It's a good campaign.
All right.
I just say
I'm
in
glad
general.
you guys are enjoying it. Brown, let me hear your heroes.
Okay, dude, I got 2 heroes today.
That's good.
That's good.
That's exactly how many
That's
I
the
wanted
bare
from you,
minimum.
so I'm glad to hear that.
That's the bare minimum.
Okay, so I'll give 1 to Bit for that bit I took from him. I'll get the bit for the bit.
Give it a
And
bit of a bit.
I'm gonna give another one. This is sort of a bribe, sort of like bribery hero point. I'm throwing it on. I'm throwing 1 to Dingle, dude, for
Bribery hero point.
a little bribery hero point. I'm sliding towards Dingle for the return of catchphrase flips. Just
So you're
sliding
actually just
across the
gonna-
table at him.
So someone else is just not going to get a hero point.
Well, Dingle got one instead of
I
any
like,
unions.
I like how you said I have 2 heroes and then named 1 person and me. You said I have 2 heroes, named 1 person, and then bribed me.
I'm so good, dude.
Although
I never pass up the opportunity. To
I do
lie.
kind of want to bring back flip for catchphrase, because the idea of people dramatic failuring it is very, very funny to me.
Yeah, well, now I bribed you, so you better bring him back.
I'll see what I can do. I will take that hero point.
Dingle's like, you know what? We're not bringing flip for catchphrase back, and I'm using this flip on the next guy you fight.
So, no croakers this session, and no doubles. I do think Brown was the only person to flip both of his jokers, though.
Maybe Zell got 2.
Oh, well, yeah.
He's got 3.
Yeah, I got 2 out of 3. I think.
Oh, that's true. That's true. You have 3 jokers, so you also flipped 2.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, there's no guaranteed. So whoever you guys want to be anti-Joker, I guess. I don't think
anti-Joker.
Actually, I feel like a lot of you haven't had it in a while.
Fight to the death. In
Yes,
real
they're
life,
proud
we
of
all
us.
get a plane ticket.
And some
Meet at a central location. You can
You wanna
bring
be a
any
real
weapon.
retard?
You can
just
procure.
fucking flip cards for it. Who has the higher card?
I like my idea. I like my idea more though.
Of course, you like your idea.
Well, actually, we have like no time, so yeah, let's actually do that. Everyone flip 1 card.
Hey,
I will
this
abstain.
one. I actually want to flip this one.
Fuck.
Ooh.
Oh, me and Brown went at it.
Ooh. Alright, come on, let's duel then. Come
Flip
on.
another card.
No, we gotta
war rules. Flip another.
3 out. Now we got
No.
Get those back.
Get those
back.
back. Get those out of
War,
here.
Now you play war, you put 3 down.
Freelance
There you
wins.
go.
All right, freelance wins.
I
Get
stand
fucking
victorious.
owned.
Don't look.
Freelance. You
That's
have
not
it. You
war
have the
rules.
water.
Yes, so-
I played the cards right just by suggesting it, since we gotta
Water.
go.
He was counting his own cards.
And he counted his cards, dude.
No.
He had a
What?
fucking +9 on that draw, dude. Fuck.
He was like, I know I got the 9 in there.
Owned. No, a +9, dude. You don't understand how counting cards work? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
No, I don't.